What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up.
Ho 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 ho!
Merry, ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everyone. This is our Christmas Eve episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're in the holiday spirit. If not, we'll try to get you in that. I'm Jeff, and this is your weekly geeky pop culture show. If you never watched before, we do some fun geeky chat, play geek-themed improv games. We use a lot of your comments to help us out. It's always a lot of fun time. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host from Sincere Sarcasm, Francis Fernandez.
I find your lack of cheer disturbing.
That's what Tammy put in the chat, right?
I saw that. I saw her shirt.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Darth Vader. There's going to be images of Darth Vader in a Christmas hat, right? Or something, Santa hat online, I'm sure.
Oh, easily. Oh, yeah. I mean, look, we did a whole Life Day special.
Yes. Oh. Well, hello, Kathy. I can't put things on the screen, apparently. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Zen says something's terrifying, maybe Vader. But anyway, Scorpio, Decrodius, Lister's Mate, Tammy, thank you guys all for you're already in the chat. We appreciate you watching very much. Lister's Mate is already getting kind of a preview of what we're going to do later in the show. He's already putting some geeky Christmas carols here in the chat. Very nice, Lister's Mate. That's in the right spirits because, folks, we got lots of stuff we're going to do today. We're going to do ridiculous rhyming later on, which is where we do a game where we can only speak in rhyme. And we're going to talk about the movies and TV shows that should never be made into video games. And we're also going to do a brand new thing we've never done before called Geeky Carolling, where we're going to sing some Christmas songs that you suggest, but put geeky lyrics to it. And that's probably going to quite possibly be a big disaster, but we like to try things out and make fun of ourselves. All right. So stick around for that. And hey, Carrie, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Necrodius. Well, we were going to do that, but we kept fighting over who was going to be Mrs. Claus. We both wanted to do that. So
every time I put on the Santa suit, I turned into Tim Allen. It was weird.
Did you do it in one of our games recently? Were you Tim Allen, right?
No, we were talking about movies. We were talking about holiday movies.
No, isn't the Tangent Tales? You kept.
I did.
Tim Allen characters.
Tim Allen did show up. You're right. The Tim Allen Santa Claus did show up.
All right, folks. Before we get all to that, though, we're gonna do our first super geeky question of the night, which Francis has for us.
Yeah, look, typically when you see those holiday movies and specials, you see families coming together, and they're mostly fictional families. So maybe you would like to spend time with one of those fictional families. And which one would you want to spend the holidays with?
All right. So in the chat, please tell us your answers to that, and we would love to hear it. So, a couple came to my mind, but what do you got?
Well, when it comes to holiday families who do it well, I would probably think something. Look, I'm a big meat eater. I thought this kind of right away with the Flintstones. Now they would have like pterodactyl ribs and like mammoth like ham and just all the food. Because I kind of miss buffets and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, you have all of the food, and it wouldn't just be small portions. It would be the biggest of portions, and you would just, oh my god, the tryptophan nap afterwards would be
Heavenly.
Oh, it would be. Can you? Oh man, just thinking about them, and plus they're just an amazing family too, right? Like, well, an amazing in the sense of like they get just shenanigans, but I trust in Betty Rubble and
Wilma.
And I trust in their cooking abilities. I mean, even though they are weirdly using animals to cook other animals, which is kind of weird when you think about it. But it's okay because I'm mostly thinking about their era and their food, and they are a great family though to hang out with. Dino can be, pet Dino. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to pet?
Oh, Dino's the best, man. He was my favorite character in the Flintstones. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, so welcome, Chaz. He's in the Christmas spirit here. Thanks so much for watching, man. So Zen says, oh God, none. I like my quiet. So she doesn't want to spend it with any of those fictional families. Fair enough.
Understand.
Scorpio says, Christmas with the Connors, the Terminator, she means. I love cleaning rifles with John while Sarah hangs grenades from the tree. She probably does put grenades on her tree.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, or parts from other Terminators. Like,
Oh, that's interesting. Use Terminator parts as your ornaments. Yeah, I like it. Eyeball, right?
glowing eyeball as like the star at the top. Yeah.
The Crody says, everyone wants to spend Christmas with the Griswolds. That's a National Lampoon, right? Christmas vacation.
Get the Jelly of the Month Club. I don't know about that.
Crody's also, he's always giving us the nice burns. He says, wait, that implies that she isn't usually a disaster. Ah, right. Well, maybe.
Nice on that one. Oof.
Yeah, he's always good with those. All right, folks. So again, if you just joined us, what fictional family would you like to spend the holidays with if you could? First one that came to my mind was the holy shit. Of course, as soon as I was going to say it, I forget his last name. Oh, the Weasleys. That's it. Ron Weasley's family. The Weasley family.
Really great. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, because Mrs. Weasley. I mean, they're both parents are very loving and supportive. But again, I think there'd be a really great food, like you mentioned, right, with the Flintstones. Mm-hmm. I mean, Harry, of course, it makes sense to Harry because he grew up in such a terrible place, but he always had like the greatest time ever, I think, being there, right, as one of the family. He loved going there.
Yeah, no, look, they loved him. He loved them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a unique house too, right? Like such a cool, unique house, and like the way it's built upward and stuff. I think it'd be just cool to hang out and explore there.
You know what's funny though is they went. There was in one of the movies they go camping, and like their tent is like nicer than their house.
Wait, do they?
Don't they have a tent in one of the in the movies where like when you go inside, it's like an actual it's almost like a house in the tent.
Oh, maybe I can't remember which one it is, but it's nicer than the house. Okay. Carrie says, you'll like this answer, Francis. They're not a family, but I love to spend the holidays with the legends of tomorrow. Drinking with Mick, toking with Barad, eating donuts with Zari, bar hopping with Constantine, etc.
They are a family.
Who's Barad? Is that Zari's brother?
I don't know. I actually am behind it in its higher season.
Yeah, me too.
I have to catch up.
It might be that. Tell us who that is, Carrie. But yes, very nice, very nice. Let's see. Oh, Zen says it's the Chamber of Sea. No, sorry, that's the second movie. Goblet of Fire is the fourth one for Harry Potter. With the tent. Let's see. Tammy says with the Darcys. Oh shit, is that Jane Austen?
Yeah, Jane Austen.
Which one?
They would be the noble family.
Emma, or I mean,
no, Darcy's were the guys trying to
Pride and Prejudice. Like which book?
I think it's Pride and Prejudice. Yeah.
Okay, Chaz says the Hendersons, like Harry and the Hendersons. Is that right?
Hey, look, anytime you get to hang out with a Sasquatch, I say you do it.
Yeah. Necrodius, the neighbors on Married with Children, that was like Marcy and somebody, right?
But they're also the Connors. That's why. Because they're also the Connors were mentioned earlier, but they were from Terminator.
Yeah, you mean the Roseanne and Dan Connor?
Yeah, so the neighbors.
They were neighbors on Married with Children?
Oh no, you're right.
No, they were not Married with Children.
I was thinking of I'm thinking of Roseanne. You're right.
That's who I actually thought when they said the Connors he first had met. He meant the Roseanne Connors.
Oh, the Bundys. Oh no, the Bundys.
Well, that's Married with Children. The Bundys.
That's not the neighbors. That's the actual family.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he wants both. I guess maybe he can send it with all of them. Let's see.
Oh no, the Darcys are the neighbors from Married with Children. Oh, that's right.
Oh, it's Marcy Darcy. I forgot. Okay, Carrie, I had it right. Barad is Zari's brother, and together they are tandem wind totem bears. Nice, Carrie. Very good. Okay. And yes, Pride and Prejudice. There we go. Mark's joined us. Hey, Mark's. Chris was with the Fantastic Four fam. That's a nice choice, actually.
Yeah.
Besides the Weasleys, I was also thinking it'd be cool to hang out with the Winslows from Family Matters.
See, I was thinking the Tanners when it was going to the, because
from Family Ties?
Full House.
Full House, right, sorry. Excuse me, my shows. Well, no, yes.
Yeah.
That would also be excellent, I agree.
You got
But I
Uncle.
don't know. Winslow's are, I don't know. They're just a great family. But also, Steve Urkel is going to show up. That's what's going to make it amazing.
Oh, see, I was going to say that's kind of the deterrent for me.
No, dude, he's going to show up, right? Because he shows up on all the holidays. Steve Urkel was the best part about that show, man. And then you get to see him and Carl like chase each other around or Carl chases him around the house.
He is when you're not there, when you observe the family. But if
okay, maybe.
I'd rather have Kimmy Gibbler, coming around.
Oh, so that's interesting. First off, thank you, Scorpio. I appreciate you like my damn wholesome answer. And hello, Lizzie. We're so glad you're here. Welcome. Let's see. Yes, thank you, listeners. Steve and Marcy Darcy, the neighbors unmarried with children. We're talking, what fictional family would you like to spend the holidays with? So that's a great question. Kimmy Gibbler versus Steve Urkel. Who was the more annoying neighbor? I guess you would probably say Steve, right?
Because Kim was more kind of disgusting, really. At certain
Kimmy
point.
was very annoying.
Yeah.
She particularly Danny. She like really. Well, actually, in the Fuller House, which I highly recommend if you haven't seen it, like I super enjoyed Fuller House, which completed its 5-season run not too long ago on Netflix. There's a very fun dynamic between the adult Kimmy and Danny now too, actually, in that show.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
Stinky Feet. There you go.
That's it. That's
Carrie, you're right. So Steve does not have any hygiene problems. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think he actually takes good hygiene care of himself.
Look, if he can clean up and become Stefan, yeah,
Lizzie says the Addams Family, they make it funny. That's a great choice. Necrodius likes that as well. Throws in the Munsters as well. Kimmy says Kimmy was the worst. Okay, it looks like Kimmy is getting the choice as the worst neighbor.
Yeah, Kimmy's getting some hate. That's okay. That's cool.
Okay. That just backs up my choice of spending it with the Winslows and Steve.
Now I changed mine to the oh my god,
Step by Step family.
Thank you. How'd you know? Good job.
Because it's TGIF line of Family Matters and Step by Step.
It's the Step by Step family then.
Wait, was Full House? Yeah, wasn't Full House part of that at one point? They were all this ABC, right? I think shows.
They're all ABC Friday night.
Dude, that was like a good line of family-friendly sitcoms.
We're missing one show though, because it was those three, but there's got to be one more to do the full 2 hours before they did like news at 10.
Yes.
So it was 8
maybe
o'clock.
Some rotating show that was not very great. Maybe we're just forgetting. I don't know.
Maybe that's where Perfect Strangers sat in.
Well, now Perfect Strangers was before those shows.
That's true.
And before you were hosting the show, Christine Lakin, who played Al in Step by Step, has been on our show a couple times.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's great. Oh, so Lizzie's, maybe it was Perfect Strangers. I thought it was on before. Obviously there was not all overlap with these shows.
No, but these were, it could have been Dinosaurs as well, because that was a show that...
God. That didn't last very long.
3 years, yeah. So can I, just for fun, can I just name really quickly name these shows that apparently were...
These are all TGIF?
They're the 12 shows that were on the ABC TGIF lineup. It was Perfect Strangers, Full House, Mr. Belvedere, if you remember.
Oh, yeah. Of course I do.
Just the 10 of Us, which was a Growing Pains spinoff.
I remember that.
Dinosaurs, Step by Step, Boy Meets World. That's the one I'm thinking of. I'm pretty
sure. Boy Meets World was on TGIF? That must have been like one of the last ones.
It was, and it was there for a little while and then moved to the Disney Channel. Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Sister, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and then for a year it was Clueless before it was moved to UPN. But Sabrina might have been the one I'm thinking of, is the show that might have filled out that 2-hour slot.
Well, Sabrina did well, actually. Yeah,
I like Sabrina. There's a family I'd like to hang out with for the holidays.
Yeah, I got some magic.
Almonds.
Talking cat, right?
Yeah, Salem,
right? Yeah. Lizzie says I missed the Saturday morning previews.
Yeah.
Was that? Oh, they would preview like the shows, new shows.
Do previews. I want to say they did previews for that during the TGIF. I'm pretty sure, but Saturday morning cartoons were legit back in the day. Like people got excited for the new season of Saturday morning.
Oh yeah. By the way, here, so somebody defends Kimmy. She was funny. I agree. I think Kimmy was funny. Actually, that's why Urkel made, I think, Family Matters, and Kimmy was a big part of Full House. By the way, sorry, Lizanne, I missed this before. She says the Banks over on Fresh Prince. She said, I would make it awkward and Ogle will.
Everyone would Ogle will. Come on. He's so cool. Just because he's so cool.
And then we got a lot of dinosaur fans here. We got people, and I guess that was a famous line, not the mama?
Baby, yeah. Anytime the baby talked to the dad, it was not the mama.
That's what the baby would say?
Mm-hmm. It was pretty, look. It was like, speaking of the Flintstones, it was kind of like a modern live action Flintstones, but with dinosaurs as the main characters. Like, it was actually, I actually really like dinosaurs. It didn't last. All right. I really like dinosaurs.
Lizzie says, yeah, they did it the Saturday before the new cartoons aired. Okay, nice. Oh, Tammy says we went through with her youngest child. She would get so mad when it was daddy's turn to take care of her. Okay. Oh, well, that is Annika, right, Tammy, who always bursts in and shouts out things during our show to you. She's great. Let's see. Also, he says Steve Urkel. I know Steve Urkel was guested on Full House. I did not remember he guested on Step by Step. So it's interesting. I'm going to have to go check that out.
As for Carrie's question about dinosaurs having a terrible ending, it ended with the Ice Age. The comet hit on the series finale.
Oh, God. Scorpio, remind me. I believe this is a reference to something, an old thing on Super Geeked Up about frying pans. Or on one of our role-playing game streams, I want to say. Or Necrodius, or you might know what this is. Tell me what... Oh, hit him with a frying pan. I see. And then we like our frying pan. Yeah, tell me. I'm blanking a little bit on where that first came up on our show, though. Let's see here. I know... Oh, Necrodius said Alf. Let's get that answer in there, too.
The Tanners from Alf, yeah. The other Tanners.
I didn't know they were named the Tanners, too.
Well, you only had so many last names you could use, and
right. No, you have like thousands of last names you could use.
It's just amazing that a lot of them do get kind of recycled in some of these shows. It's really funny.
All right. Okay. Yes, the one RPG show. Okay, thank you, Scorpio. Yeah, that's right. We had some. I think it was probably a D&D thing where we had a. Here we go, Necrodius. I always talked about the magical frying pan during Dungeons & Dragons. Yes, thank you, Scorpio and Necrodius. That was it in our D&D streams we used to do.
So how does Lady Facelap not have like a magical frying pan?
Well, there you go, Necrodius. Maybe she does. I think that was before Lady Facelap existed during the magical frying pan, but maybe that is one of her key weapons.
I think it has to be.
It should be now.
That's what she slaps people with, is a magical frying pan.
She slaps them with the frying pan in the face. Nice.
So it doesn't hurt. It's like a regular slap, so it doesn't hurt like a frying pan.
Ah, okay. All right, nice. All right, folks, thank you so much. You can still put your answers in if you want the what fictional family you like to spend the holidays with, unless you had any other ones you wanted to share.
No, I think I'm more trying to prep myself for what's coming up right now. Actually,
oh boy, here it is, folks. It's time to do a segment we've never done before, Geeky Carolling. So, woo boy, you're gonna love this. Okay, hang on. Sorry, let me share this from Lizzie. Steve is my favorite Sonic sweetie. Funny fact: Family Matters did not do the Saturday morning preview show the year the Sonic cartoon aired. Hanging with Mr. Cooper did.
No.
Okay, nice.
It seems like it's that's the wrong way to do it. Get the voice actor. You do the morning preview.
Oh wait, because Jaleel White was Sonic, right?
Yeah,
that's what Lizzie told us before. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So why are you going to get the guy from Mr. Cooper to do, or not? It wasn't the guy, but like during the Mr. Cooper show, why would you do that? But
so wait, are you saying were the actors? You mean on the cartoon, or they would do like things between the cartoons?
No, they would do the preview during like as a commercial, not during the show or anything. Like the actors wouldn't do anything. I'm just saying like it'd be more apropos to do.
Oh, I didn't know. Like maybe they had some interviews with the actors and they would talk before the cartoons or something, or in between.
They should have.
Yeah.
That'd be
talking about their show, or something.
Yeah.
And somehow tied into Sonic or whatever,
I feel like back then there was still that mystique of like, oh, they're cartoon characters, and they don't have voice actors. Like they are what they are.
Oh, that's very true, man. As a kid, I had no concept of what actors were doing the voices. Like that wasn't even something I thought about, right? As a kid. But when I go to Comic Cons, of course, the voice actors are very popular there, right? And a lot of people are very interested in seeing them, and it's become a much bigger thing nowadays, which is good because those actors very much deserve that.
Oh yeah, and that's nowadays. Yeah. Because now kids are willing to can now they're savvy enough to understand that their favorite cartoon characters are voiced by these set actors. But I don't back in the 90s and 80s nobody the cartoon character was the cartoon character. Sonic was Sonic.
Yeah,
there was no.
I wonder. I mean, I'm sure there were ones that were known obviously before this, but you think maybe Kevin Conroy was one of the first ones that people really paid attention to as Batman?
I would say
in the 90s.
The voice of Frank Welker probably.
Actually. Oh, sure, as Fred and later Scooby Doo.
Yeah, so I think and as Optimus and it's he had so many.
Frank Welker is Optimus Prime. Not Frank Welker. That's Fred and Scooby Doo.
Frank Welker did. Oh God, I know Frank Welker did Transformers. I just don't remember who. It could be.
Who did do Optimus though? Because that voice is amazing.
Yeah. No kidding. Let's see. I'll have to.
Oh, this is nice, Necrodius. The holidays with the SGU family is the best. That's why we're all here. Thanks, man.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, so Lizzie said TGIF did do a 2-hour thing with the show introducing new cartoons. So there you go. I guess that was kind of right. Yeah.
You know what? You know how there's we had the option to watch the holiday special with those commercials. I would kind of love to see those old
Oh shit. Oh, okay, here we go. Sorry, by the way. Welker is Megatron. Peter Cullen is Optimus Prime. Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you. Yeah, that was it.
I didn't know what Frank Welker was Megatron though. That's great. Watch the commercials back then. You mean?
Yeah. I'm sure they're out there somewhere.
That would have been cool. What he's talking about, folks, is on Friday, this past Friday, for one of our special fandom episodes for our Patreon supporters, we did a live watch along where we watched the 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special. And Francis and I commented on it as we watched it, and people like Tammy and Jalou and some others. I think Zen actually was there too. Kat. We were chatting with them, and so anyway, that's what we were watching, and it was my first time seeing it. And even though everyone told me it was the worst thing ever made, I was still not prepared for exactly how atrocious it was.
Yeah. But
I'm very glad I watched it still.
Yeah, because I mean, you'd have to think it's hyperbole when people say it's like, oh, it's terrible. It's like, it can't be that bad. It's
right. No, it's yes, it's worse than I could ever have fathomed. Thank you, Lizzie. I would love a link. Zen is agreeing, I think, with our assessment of that. Mm-hmm. Kathy says Saturday morning cartoons are making a comeback. Is that true? Because that was one of my favorite things as a kid. It's one of the things I missed the most, that cartoons stopped being shown on Saturday mornings. Mm-hmm. That would be amazing, Kathy. And let's see here. And Scorpio says, I love it when I watch something from an old VHS. I tape the old commercials trip me out. Yeah, it is fun, man. I love those. Like cereals and toys, right? And all that stuff. That's what I remember the commercials were. They're a lot better, I feel, than the commercials nowadays. Well, because I don't know, it's all like
commercials nowadays are
all pharmaceutical companies or cars.
Oh well, yeah. No, there was a little bit. See, the thing is, commercials only become relevant during the Super Bowl, right? Like that's the only time they ever become relevant.
Well, no, that's when people pay attention to the new ones. But man, as a kid, there were commercials all the time for stuff aimed at kids. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Back then, man, you got you saw the Nerf gun or the new, the Matchbox race car set that would do the loops and stuff.
Yeah, I had those.
Oh man, they knew how to get you. And there was a bunch of Star Wars toys cartoons, commercials back then, right? Like so many Star Wars toys commercials, and you could be Luke.
What was that noise?
That's him in a tauntaun.
Oh, okay. Necrodius says Peter Cullen also voiced Eeyore on Winnie the Pooh. Oh. And Carrie says the new Star Wars holiday special was okay. That was the Lego one on Disney, right? Plus, I actually want to watch that one now because I think they're supposedly reference some of the original stuff.
Exactly. That's kind of the reason why I want to see it, is because I want to see how they reference the original special.
Listeners may says now voice actors are just as famous as on screen because of Geek and Sundry and the Nerdist. Those are certainly two sites that yes were big.
I agree. Yeah, like there's a lot of websites that really gave these voice actors a platform to be like, and I think you're right. Kevin Conroy being the most popular of them all, thanks to Batman.
Yeah. And by the way, listeners may mention actually Bonnie Gordon earlier. Yes, Bonnie's been on our show. She's great. Library Bards to check her out. And Xander, who's part of that with her. Mm-hmm. All right. So anyway, sorry. Back to Geeky Caroling. So, folks, what we need you to do is give us we're going to ideally do a couple or a few of these. Give us the name of a well-known Christmas or Christmas carol, and then give us a fictional character. And all right, so like multiple people can do this, or you can just throw out characters or just Christmas carols. We're going to take that Christmas carol, and we're going to sing it, but change some of the lyrics so it fits the character that you've given us.
All right.
Yes, this is probably going to be a train wreck, but we're going to try it because this is, I think, the right time of year, and we have no guests on to subject him to this torture. It's just me and Francis.
This is our gift to you.
I'm really going to try to set them up for this is going to be really bad, and maybe then it'll be somewhat decent.
You never know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I find personally, I think Francis has said this too, any kind of singing improv is, I feel, the most difficult improv to do. So I am in awe of people like Wayne Brady, who just blows me away on Who's Line when he can take any style, musical style, any topic, and instantly make it into an amazing piece of music.
You doubled it up today, though, because you not only have the caroling, the second game.
Oh, I did. Ridiculous rhyming. I know. I deliberately actually did. I was like, yes, I'm going to put two of the hardest games together on, hey, it's our Christmas Eve show. We should give people, maybe what they don't want. I don't know.
Okay, so Jingle Bells is...
So Mark's actually suggested the Grinch song. We got Jingle Bells. Okay. So which one, which song do you want to do first? We got the 12 Days of Christmas from...
Oh, I'm not doing
Lizzie.
I'll try it. I think
we don't have to do the whole 12 days, by the way.
I know, but still.
Hey, Jingle Bells and the Flintstones. You mentioned the Flintstones. That's from Kathy. You want to try that?
Oh my goodness!
Before we went live, Francis was doing a really good Jingle Bells for Wonder Woman. Actually, he was like, "Why didn't you say Wonder Woman? Damn it!"
Okay. All right.
All right, we're gonna try it, folks. Francis will try to.
This is my first rendition of Jingle Bells a la the Flintstones. All right.
By the way, neither of us are amazing singers, so just bear with us. Or maybe you are, Francis. I don't know.
I can only. Okay, just a weird aside.
Yes, we're stalling, folks. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm stalling just a little bit, but just a weird aside is I like standards, like the Sinatra stuff and whatever. I find that I can actually do that pretty okay. The like being Bing Crosby, like the Rat Pack type of music. I seem to be.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
So this
all
is
right. So take it away. I know what I'm going to do after you, by the way.
All right.
Thank you for these suggestions, folks. They're great.
Dashing through the stones in a bottom. Wait, hold on. Dashing through the stones. Fred drives around his car. Barney doesn't know if you'll get real far, but then they see this building that's gonna crash and burn. Oh, Velma, when you cook, use some water, won't you ever learn? Oh, Flintstones bells.
Flintstones all the way. That was good, man.
That was tough. Okay, that is tough.
No, dude.
That's with vamping too, because I couldn't think of like I know how to start it. I just don't know how to. Okay.
He's got to take it. He's got to take the sweatshirt off now. It's getting hot.
I'm gonna get ready for this, man.
Okay. I'm gonna do Hans Gruber up on Hellstop.
Oh, but that's a good one.
Yes, it is.
Man.
I'm just trying. Okay, I was just trying to remember how the song goes. All right, feel free to jump in here if I get stuck.
You want me to start it? I can start it.
Yeah, all right, I got it. Up on Nakatomi Plaza, tick, tick, tick. Gruber's up to his dirty tricks. He doesn't know that McLean's inside. Oh, John is getting high.
He's going for a ride.
Good. What is it going to like? Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, I don't. That's a song I don't actually know very well. That's the problem.
Who do you know? I can't. I forget it. That's it. That's all I got, folks. I'm getting lost in the song.
Oh, ho, ho. You're one of them.
Stop it.
It's Hans Gruber. I gotta do it.
Oh, wait. Ho, ho, ho. Here comes the trucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. All right. There we go.
That was great. That was awesome, actually. That was awesome.
All right. This is to one of our thing, or both maybe. People are. All right, good. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. All right. Here, what else should we do here? We got this one from Chaz, the Mandalorian and Santa Claus coming to town. We've got Angels We Have Heard on High. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
I had to do Mandalorian, Santa Claus is coming to town. What? Wait a minute. How does it start?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh, is it that one? Or is it,
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Mandalorian's coming to town. Mandalorian's coming to town. Mandalorian's coming to town. He'll shoot you when you're sleeping. He'll stab you when you're awake. Because if you mess with Baby Yoda, then you'll be on the take. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why Mandalorian's gonna stab you in the eye.
Oh, jeez. All right, that was a very violent version. She says grammar is better rather than grandma's coming to town. Thank you. Okay, Scorpio also liked my, I guess, yippee-ki-yay motherfucker ending. That
was very good.
Thank you, sir.
I was very impressed with that one.
Oh, Decrodia says White Christmas, but with the Dark Knight. So it's a Dark Knight Christmas. All right, I'll try that one. I'll put that. Okay. Again, feel free to jump in. I'm dreaming of a dark night Christmas, just like the ones I never had because my parents are dead. When the Gotham is glistening and the Joker is pissing and Superman is going to hell. I don't understand.
I was going to say this is flying through the snow.
That would be good. I was trying to rhyme with whatever the hell I said.
Okay.
I said something I needed to rhyme with a bell thing or something.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. The slow ones are tough. Sorry, guys. That wasn't as good. Oh, here's a duet we could do. We were talking about this song.
Oh, God.
Maybe it's Cold Outside with Iceman and the Human Torch.
All right, I'll be Human Torch.
All right, I'm going to be Iceman. Yeah. Hang on. So it's I really can't stay, baby. It's cold. That's right. So wait, are you gonna? Who's the more who's the more classically the female one in the man? Who's doing what in this case? I'll take the. I guess I'll do the female, right? Because that leads in.
Who's gonna have it worse for going outside, the Human Torch or Iceman?
Well, the Human Torch.
Yeah. Okay. So he's the girl.
No. So
he's trying to.
Oh no. Yeah. No, but the girl wants to leave.
Right.
So he's the guy because he wants her to stay. He wants to not go. He wants to stay in the house.
Yeah, but that's the point because he can. If the girl is ice, then why she can leave whenever she wants. No big deal.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. I get it now. The reasoning, yes. Okay.
Yeah. But we can do it the other way.
All right. Are we going to try to rhyme off each other? I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Well, the thing is, okay, so here's the weird thing about the song is
It actually doesn't rhyme.
The guy also is mostly saying
Baby, it's cold outside.
cold outside, so I kind of have the easy part.
Well, all right, curse you, but you can. That's fine. No, I'll do it. You can always,
I'll mix it up.
All right, hang on. What I just lost. Where I wanted to get that back on. Here we go. This is what we're doing.
Okay.
Baby, it's cold outside. Thank you, Tammy. With I'm Iceman. You're the Human Torch, right? All right. I guess I'll just start out normally. I really can't stay.
Dog Ox outside.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, but the Sinister Six outside.
You're really too hot.
It's 'cause I am.
I'm getting kind of chilly.
Well, hugging me won't really help you.
Stop showing me your willy.
I can't help it. My clothes burn through me.
All right, that's all I got. I don't know. Sorry.
That's a tough one.
All right. Okay, so there you go, folks. That's yes, we are struggling to get through these.
Well, it's
I like this. You're rocking yourself.
well. Here's the thing: is we're not classically trained musicians.
Definitely not. I think they know that from this.
Yeah.
Oh, Carrie, this is that's a good one. If we, I won't be over Christmas. That's makes me sad because he never gets home.
How does that go?
I can't remember it.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go, folks. Hope you somewhat enjoyed that.
It's a good look. You know what though? Look, if you're gonna Zoom call with your family or something, you're gonna have some games. Try that. Like that's a fun little game to do with the family, and let's try it out. See if you guys can think of some really cool carols with geeky little geeky stuff in there.
Yeah, exactly. That's right, folks. Do this with your family.
Why not?
And then maybe
not the penis thing. You don't have to do.
Yeah. You can leave all the sex stuff I put in out of it. Unless you're with your spouse, significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend.
Yeah, well, then yeah. Let it all hang out.
Listeners May says, I'm sure Captain Frost and Caitlin Snow would make a cameo in Baby It's Cold Outside. Captain Cold, does he mean?
I think it is Captain Cold, yeah. And
yeah.
Killer Frost.
Yes. I'm mixing it up. Okay. All right. So that was Geeky Carolling, folks.
Exactly, Kathy. Great for the long car rides. You guys, you and the family, just driving for hours.
That's right. That's actually brilliant, Kathy. You're right. You say like, all right, we're gonna sing, Jingle Bells, but let's do it about X-Men or Harry Potter. Oh, the Crody says, could have fooled me. You guys can make a record of this and have it go triple platinum.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to, I can put my jack back on.
Now, were you sweating? Is that why?
Yeah, when I get nervous, I get sweaty.
Yes. I actually no. I usually get hot doing the show too, like because I get animated and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have any heat.
It's my
N7. Oh no.
Oh.
Pathfinder. You have an Andromeda one too?
Andromeda one too. Yeah.
I only have seen your N7 one.
Yeah.
This is Mass Effect stuff we're talking about.
I'm all Mass Effect out.
That's it, man. Impressive, man. I gotta get those. I had an Andromeda shirt, but I didn't have a sweatshirt.
Oh yeah, and it's comfy. It's super warm. This lining is amazing. Anyway,
oh, shit. Zen says, "Do it. Like do a record. Oh, okay, Zen. You convinced us.
All right."
By the way, I watched the Mass Effect 5 and the Dragon Age 4 trailer that you told me about from the Game Awards.
Yeah, what'd you think?
They were cool. I mean, like obviously they were all just really teaser announcement stuff, so it doesn't really tell me much. But I did very much enjoy that Varric from the Dragon Age was doing the narration. Yeah, it sounds like the exact same voice actor, and he's great. So that was great. The Mass Effect one was really, obviously very, very much a super just announcement thing. Like, yeah, but it was mostly just space.
But it's definitely a hint that they're trying to step away from the Pathfinder stuff and back to this.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. That's fine. I'm not really fine. I won't go on my rant about how they should keep another one. But I mean, I'll take any kind of Mass Effect, so it's fine. All right. Let's see. Oh, you thought of Mr. Rogers when Francis put your coat on.
Oh, well, hello, neighbor.
Well, that's right, because that's what he would do, right? When he came in and he would leave, yeah.
Yeah, he put his coat on, take his shoes on, put some slippers on. Yeah, he got comfy. He knew how to get comfy.
He sang a lot.
He did sing a lot, but he
But he did it well. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
All right, that was Geeky Carolling, folks. Let's we're going to talk about we're going to do ridiculous rhyming later, which is another interesting game that we have a lot of fun with, and we're going to talk about what movies and shows we think should not be made into video games. But first, it's time to thank our Patreons, and we're going to also do some fun reface stuff from Tammy, talk about the 300th episode coming up. But first, Francis is going to give a super geeky thank you, right, to our super shout-out patrons, and he's going to sing a song for each one. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Actually, I'm going to sing a little bit of a song.
Oh, all right. I called it. Nice.
So, super geeky thank you to our super shout-out patrons at $10 a month or more. We've got Maria and Justin Duran for Kelly Bryan as Dasher, and Craig Allen Poole as Dancer, and Rachel J as Prancer, and Victor Snyder as Vixen, Ariel Strauss as Comet, Nicole B as Cupid, Kyle Schwab, well, he's always the heartthrob, Kat Bradford as Donner, and Zendria as Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Well, it's two of them. Jalou and Cephos. They make up. They're the front and back of Rudolph. That's how they make. Never mind.
I was going to say, like, all right, you're going to be one short. How are you going to make that work?
Well, they make. I did forget. I'm sorry. I did forget Nixon.
Oh, also Zen said, by the way, yes, that's right. You can print up shirts that say "We survived Geeky Caroling" by Jeff and Francis, or Jeff and Francis Geeky Caroling.
No, Zen, you need to tell us which was harder to survive, the caroling or the Christmas special,
the Star Wars holiday special.
You, Tammy, too. Tell us. Tammy, no, I don't think Jalou's
not in the chat right now. Yeah,
but Tammy
and Kat's not in the chat either. Yeah,
let us know which of those two was harder.
That's impressive if we can top the holiday special.
But Nixon is mentioned in the Bob Dylan "Must Be Santa Claus" version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, names the reindeers, and Nixon is in there. I don't know why. Anyway, yes, there you go.
All right, very good. So, folks, we have our 300th episode coming up in a little bit. I was wrong last week. This is actually episode 297, not last week's. So we have 3 episodes to go. But folks, what we're going to plan to do is do 2 more episodes this season. That will actually bring us to 21 episodes for the season, which is way longer, almost double what we normally would do in a season. So hopefully you've been enjoying all our content, except maybe tonight's Geeky Carolling. But then we're gonna end the season. So just to give us a little bit more time to prepare for so we'll kick off the new season with the 300th episode. I don't have an exact date for that yet, but we want to just make sure we can do some cool stuff. Francis, what are some of the stuff we've been thinking about doing for that?
Getting abs.
You're obsessed with that.
I am obsessed with it. You know what? Actually, I forgot the list to put the list up. Hold on. Sorry.
Just do it from memory, man. Don't you have it all memorized?
I don't have it memorized. No, I have a little bit of a list here. We'll have the first the introduction to some of the first games ever, like Ultimate Geek Championship, maybe. We have a little woohoo rapper. Is that making it to 300?
No, wait, those are clip reels you're looking at.
That's good for you.
We're talking about doing some.
Yeah. No, we want to do clips with previous guests who are on and who want to talk. Give us a little shout out during the show. We might do the. I think we'll have some clips of like the very first episode and maybe the birth of Fref. Even if you weren't around for the birth of Fref, You might be able to see that. That'd be fun. And maybe even some of our more popular memes. We might see if we can't sneak those in as something we can show you guys as it became a thing. Though we don't have the birth of Lady Facelap, which is sadly just.
We're gonna hopefully have some past co-hosts or other people you haven't seen in a while that were big parts of Super Geeked Up show up. Sorry, did you mention? I was trying to get the next segment ready. Did you mention about the clips from the viewers or the stuff from the viewers sending in?
Yes.
So, folks, please. Necrotes actually came up with this idea, and he said he's already working on one.
Ooh,
and we really love it. If you just want to send a video of yourself, or if you're not comfortable with that, you can just do audio as well.
Yeah, audio.
Or you can also just, I guess, if you really don't want, we want you to do it, whatever you're comfortable with. You can also just write us something, but we would love any kind of video or audio. Of just any kind of thoughts you want to share about Super Geeked Up, I guess, right? Whatever you think of first 300th episode.
Especially if it's and if you want to write that out, hey, we have that little banner at the bottom too, so we can show off what you guys wrote. Like it'd be awesome.
But we would love to show some of the videos actually on the show for the 300s, like you guys kind of saying, I guess like what it's meant to you, or maybe some of your favorite stuff about her, why you like why you show up every week, and like the show, because we really appreciate that you do.
Yeah. No, definitely. So if you can go ahead and do that, like no more than 30 seconds.
I I guess about that. Listen, if you want to go a little longer, I'm not going to I'm not going to stop you, particularly if you're saying nice things. Okay, go as long as you want.
We'll be able to fit everything.
We can always edit it though too. But yeah.
We also want to fit everything in too.
But yeah, you don't have to make it.
Yeah, if you feel like you want to say something or share something, that'd be amazing. I don't think we have a repository yet for where they can send it, though, do we?
Repository, that's a big word. Well, so let's talk. We'll talk. I was thinking, I guess maybe you're right. Maybe we'll create like a spot they can upload it to, maybe, or something. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Like a Google Drive or something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Good idea. So Zen says, that's cool. That'd be cool. I'll slap something together. Thanks, Zen. That'd be great.
Oh, very nice. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Necrotes says, the Necrotes Spectacular Extravaganza Extraordinaire. Okay, that's what you're going to send us? Great. I can't wait to see it.
Is that the subtitle for episode 300?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
By the way, Alex just joined us. Hey, Alex, I'm glad you're here. Hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Family game night ran long. Well, hey, family game night's important stuff.
Yeah, you got to do it. I hope you guys did Geeky Carolling.
Yes, Alex, you missed it. Okay, let me tell you right now, Alex. You missed the best thing that's ever happened on the show. You better go back and watch it later. Francis and I sang Christmas carols, but turned them into geeky character songs. Mm-hmm. And by best, I mean your ears are going to bleed. Okay. Anyway, SGU fan highlight reel. I like it. He says.
Yeah.
Lizzie says sounds fun. Planet Johnny just joined us. Happy holidays, everyone.
Holidays,
Thanks for being here. Zen says I love the Fref team because they believe love is love, and I'm the bestest man. That is true. Zen is going to be my best man at Francis and I wedding. My wedding at FrefCon. Oh, I like how she's telling us. Okay. Thank you, Zen. I hope. I don't know. Now I want pizza. Okay, fine.
You want to know what you have on your pizza?
Yeah, tell us. She also wants an ab, just one ab.
Oh, I already have an ab. That's the problem. I need to turn it into 6.
Listeners says, woohoo! The new season will start on episode 300. Yeah, I thought that would be a cool way to start the new season out. And then it'll be all downhill from there. Just kidding. Tammy, by the way, says to your question about which was worse, the Star Wars Holiday Special or our Geeky Caroling, nothing beats the Holiday Special, I guess, for badness, although that came close. Thanks, Tammy. We appreciate that. Let's see here. Just see if there's any other things I'm missing. Lots of comments going on right now. All right, let's see. Oh, she says, I don't know if I should be scared or excited for those carols. A little both? Probably. All right. And Necrotes is going to read the entire Shrek script as a thank you.
Oh, good. As long as you include all the musical numbers, too.
Yes. You got to do some of your own singing. Mm-hmm. All right. So, anyway, that's some of the stuff we're going to be doing. Again, please let us know if you have any other ideas for episode 300, what we can do, and start working on those videos, and we'll tell you. Hopefully, maybe actually by next episode, I say let's probably figure out where they can send stuff to.
That's a good idea.
All right, so that'll be right before the new year kicks off. That's a perfect time.
Yeah.
That's your resolution, folks. You can send us a video to get your videos done. Or whatever else, a poem. You want to write a poem to us?
I mean...
Hey, you're the poet. Oh, hey, Johnny. This is perfect, Johnny. The poet laureate here, Francis, right? You should love poems being sent.
No, that's true. No, I was saying you could do a carol if you'd like.
You could. Do whatever you want.
Sorry.
So anyway, folks, remember, we really appreciate you, and you can help us keep doing this geeky stuff and doing even more episodes and more special episodes like we've been doing lately. If you go to patreon.com/supergeekedup, and I totally understand if you can't. I know it's tough, particularly this past year, but any amount is very, very helpful and super appreciated, and helps us out. So you can pledge any amount you want per monthly thing, and we would love it. And you get some access to some cool stuff like the after hour show we do right after this show every week, and then the special episodes. We did 2 actually this month. We did the Star Wars one we just talked about, and then we did an 80s fantasy one earlier in the month. And then we'll talk about what we're going to do next month for that. So thank you for that. Again, of course, you can also do a one-time donation right there in the YouTube chat you're in. It's called a super chat. You can click on that any amount you want. And all right. So, okay, this is the part of the show. Oh, Johnny. All right. Well, okay. We're a little sad that you're not going to serenade us, but you can still do a video. Yeah. Johnny's a filmmaker, writer, all that stuff. You can do a great video.
Yeah.
Hey, what time is it, Francis?
Oh, it's time for Reface, where Tammy puts our faces onto scenes from movies, television shows. This one I don't recognize.
I don't know this is from either. Tammy, tell us. But I'm going to play it because I love it.
But you better check yourself before you wreck your elf. Oh, check your elf. Wreck your elf.
Look at how happy we are.
I mean,
this is how we're going to proceed down the aisle for our wedding. Okay.
Dressed as that, actually. Somehow you got our groomsmen's clothing early.
That's right. Tammy said a whole bunch this time. I'm going to share some of my favorites. Francis has not seen these yet, actually.
No, I haven't seen any of them, so I'm excited.
So, okay, here's a Harry Potter one, which is amazing.
Ooh.
Okay, wait, I'm going to get these queued up. So, all right, here we go. I'm Harry and you're Ron, okay, in this?
Ooh.
Here we go. Look at that Ron sweater on.
Happy Christmas, Harry.
I love the hair on both of us. I've got my invisibility cloak on, Ron.
I hate to tell you, but your hair is huge.
What? Is it? The hair is not actually that huge in the real scene, right?
I think it is. I just think
is it?
Your head is just thin because he has, Harry has baby fat, so his head is bigger, and because your head is smaller than his, it looks that way on the image. I think.
Oh, that's a big head. That's actually flattering. Okay, good. He has a bigger head than me. I love every time your facial hair and all these characters. It's so great.
I'm glad I kept it.
Hey, you got that song queued up?
I do.
Wait, don't do it quite yet.
Oh, okay.
But so, folks, we've been hang on. Sorry, I'm queuing this up again. I think last week we talked a little bit about Love Actually, right? Or maybe no, we did it on the After Hour show. I think we were talking about Christmas movies and specials.
Yes.
So, Love Actually, Francis and I are big fans of this movie. Bill Nighy plays a character named Billy Mack, who is a famous rock singer or rock pop singer who had a song called Love Is All Around, and he changes it to Christmas Is All Around. They do a new Christmas version in the movie, right? And he's trying to get to number 1, right, on the charts for Christmas or something. So I have a version of you, me, and then you as well, by the way.
Ooh.
On Bill Nighy. And it's not going to totally sync up, folks, because Francis is going to play the song separately, but we're going to play the song because I can't play it from my end, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. While I play this reface. Go ahead.
Oh.
In my fingers. I feel it in my toes.
You're not gonna lie, you look like you kind of look like
Christmas is all around us. And so the feeling grows.
I want this version. Oh, this is so good.
All right, sorry. The way Bill Nighy moves is amazing.
Well, you still have to learn the other dance. You still have to learn the
oh, shit. What dance do I have to learn?
Van Damme dance.
Oh, so I had another Van Damme and now this one. But
Yeah, you have to do this.
let me give you your version, okay? So you can play the song again.
Well, I'm gonna play from where I left. Well, I guess I can play.
That's fine, whatever. Hang on, folks. Sorry, folks. Sorry, I just gotta cue all these up. Thank you for your patience. Here you go. Here's Francis now in the same scene.
Oh my God, I look sexy. Look at this guy. Look at that hairline. Ooh.
The way they're licking their lips.
Oh my God, I love how this is so weird and awkward when he dances.
I love that song so much. I've been playing it last 2 days since Tammy sent those.
It's a song. It's a really great song.
It's so far. I didn't actually know this, but that song, Francis knew it was. I didn't know it's a real song. Love Is All Around is actually a song from the 60s by the Trogs. Did you know that?
I didn't know it was the Trogs.
But it's been covered multiple times. There's another famous version in the 90s by a band called Wet, Wet, Wet.
Oh, that's probably one I know.
That was like number one for 15 weeks on the British charts. And then Richard Curtis, who did Four Weddings and a Funeral, or at least wrote it, he actually approached Wet, Wet, Wet and to do a cover of that song. So that's actually part of his other movie, Four Weddings and a Funeral. Mm-hmm. And then he is the writer-director of Love Actually, Richard Curtis. So then the song appears in that as well. So he obviously really loves this song. And he has Bill Nighy being supposedly the one who sings it.
Even though I would have loved it. I would have loved that if they did like that weird thread where Bill Nighy sing it in Four Weddings and a Funeral. Like saying the original one on that. That would have been so
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The connection.
Oh boy. Let's see. Okay. Hang on. I'm just sharing this chat here. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Listener says, why is Jeff's head neck so huge? Because I'm on Harry Potter's head. Alex says the Francis Ron is amazing. I agree.
Yeah, man, I think so too. It looks awesome.
Oh, which one is Christmas card available? Like
that one is a card available.
I think you should put any of these refaces of us on your Christmas card, folks. That's what you should do.
I think. Well, if I were to give out a Christmas card, I would probably do. I don't know. I would do maybe
Spice Girls.
Oh, the Spice.
Dakota says there's a reface of Jeff's chair. He's talking about something like when I sometimes, particularly during gaming ones, during gaming streams which were long, I would have to leave and my chair would be in the show. Yes. Zen liked it. Nakruti says that's amazing. Francis looks like a British pop star. Yeah. Go watch Love Actually, folks, if you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Because once again, I said this on the last week. Yesterday, I found another article that popped up my feed about someone saying how a terrible movie was. I don't know why every article lately is about how terrible it is. I'm going to listen, like any movie. There are some things they could have done better. I agree, sure. But I still love this movie. I think it does so many things right. Yeah. And there's so many wonderful things about this movie. No movie's perfect, so.
No, but and again, I think a lot of the reason why it gets hate nowadays is because there's a lot of realism to this movie. There's like a lot of realism to the
Yeah. Here's the thing, folks, it is a great Christmas movie. Takes place all around Christmas. Mm-hmm. Some of the relationships, it's about many different relationships. Some of them are super great, right? And they turn warm and it's a nice feeling. And some of them are heartbreakingly poignant, right? Like the way they turn out. But you're right. That's real life.
Yeah, exactly. Look, and let me just say that the Martin Freeman relationship, best one.
Wait, all right. I still say the Jamie Aurelia one.
No, I agreed with you, actually. Yeah. I agreed with you with that.
I know you love the porn one.
I just like to.
It needs more, though. It needs more. That's the only problem in the story.
It's just, it's like, it's the weird kind of comedic relief in this film. It's like, you know what? You have all these serious relationships going on. Here's the funny one. Like the funny, weird one. But it's great. It's good.
Oh, the elf one, Tammy. So wait, Tammy, is that from a certain movie? The elf one, I missed it if you told us.
No, it's a Christmas card.
It's just a Christmas card you can do. Okay, that's cool, Tammy. I like it. Oh, I think he says Elf is a great movie too. Yeah. All right, thank you so much, Tammy, as always, for doing those refaces. That's like we got a holiday gift every week from Tammy. Oh yeah, I feel it in my fingers. By the way, there's actually I found a full version which he was playing that Bill Nighy does. The lyrics get even funnier. It's like,
Oh yeah.
You gave your present
Oh,
and I give mine to you. That's the real lyrics.
Santa beside me in everything I do.
Hello, Jaloo. He says it's always easier to tear down than to build up. Hello, sorry for my tardiness. Oh, no problems, man. We're so glad you're here. Go back and watch Geeky Carolling later. But you're right, sir. Unfortunately, that is a big problem I have with the internet and society in general. There's a lot of we just want to, whatever. Like you said, tear things down and kind of try to ruin it for other people instead of just letting them enjoy what they love.
Mm-hmm. What people love.
Oh, she gave us lyrics to the Deadpool Santa Baby because it wouldn't leave my mind. Oh, she must have sent it to us. All right, I'll have to check that out later.
Okay, I'll have to look. And maybe we'll do that as a little thing at the end.
Crodia says the Christmas card with the Dirty Dancing scene. Oh yes, we did a reface of Dirty Dancing. What Tammy did a couple weeks ago. That's still that one. Spice Girls and I think the Harry Potter are my favorite so far. Oh, and that Love Actually one.
Oh yeah, I love that. I look great as Bill Nighy.
Dude, I think I look good too, man.
It's uncanny, but yours is uncanny. It's just like, wait a minute, are you really Bill Nighy?
Oh, really? You think I look that much like him?
Yeah, I think it's just the glasses that are like really setting it apart. But yeah, like you have a similar facial structure, I think.
Nice. All right. She says she did it on Twitter for us. Okay, cool. Sweet. Thank you, Tammy. All right. So there you go. That was the reface. We gotta come up with a better name for this. Like ridiculous refaces or something, or
yeah,
something alliterating, ideally, but
fan words like the reface replace or something. I don't know. Like
reface replace. I like that. That's good. All right, tell us if you have other ideas for names too, though. I like that one. All right, folks, it's time for super geeky question number 2, if I can speak correctly. What are the most unlikely movies and shows to have a video game made based on them? So there are plenty more movies than shows, really, but movies get turned into video games, right? Yeah. But I was trying to think of like which ones do I think would be completely ridiculous to try to make a video game out of this property, right? This movie or TV show.
I have one.
Yeah, go for it.
Love Actually.
Yes, but however, you could kind of like a lot of these ones. I'm going to try to also see if we could make a game out of it. And please let us know your choices in the chat. You could, it would be kind of like a dating sim almost, right? You could do like, hey, which relationship do you want to try and make work or something, right? Out of these 9 or whatever.
Yeah. I can see that. Or it's like it's a rhythm game where you have to like go to the set, go to that.
Well, because Liam Neeson. By the way, Liam Neeson. I watched part of the movie today. It was on Sling Love Actually. Yeah. Liam Neeson is so great in this movie, man. He's such a great stepdad. Yeah. And his kid is trying to, the 10-year-old kid is trying to get with the other young lady. But he plays the drums, so you can do a rhythm for that section.
Oh man. Look, he's not killing anyone in this movie, which is great.
Oh, you mean he does not have a particular set of skills in this movie?
Well, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He has dad skills.
He is. Yeah, he's a good.
The kid is a drummer, not him. Well, the kid's not a drummer either. He learns to be a drummer, so he can play when the girl sings.
Oh, that's right, for like the school play or something.
The school play at the end, where a lot of the characters kind of meet up there.
Or like for some reason, the prime minister's there or whatever.
There is a reason, because the girl who used to work for him, who he falls in love with, her younger brother is in the play. Yeah. It's kind of fun how they all tie it together, actually. Tammy says you can make Love Actually like a dream date board game. There we go. Yeah.
Ooh,
nice, Tammy. The original One Day at a Time. Yes, because there's a new One Day at a Time Netflix. Mm-hmm. You're right, Chaz. That probably would not make a very good video game. Like, I don't know, like what the handyman shows up because all the things are breaking in the apartment or something. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Kathy says.
Well,
okay, folks, these are great answers. We're going to try to see if we can make them into games, though, like as a fun thing.
There was a Nintendo game that was.
Was there really?
There was.
Were you like fighting the tomatoes?
Yeah, where you fight.
You know, I've never seen this movie.
Well, the funny
It's
thing
supposed
is,
to be like a super schlocky, right? Like horror
oh,
movie.
well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's killer tomatoes. They're giant tomatoes that kill you. Like, you know.
So Necrodius, well, Monster Hunter isn't it? Wasn't it? It's a movie that just came out, but isn't it
Yeah, it was a video game originally.
it's a video at first, and now it's a movie with Mila Jovovich, which, by the way, looks cool. I think that movie looks cool.
It does, and it doesn't dumb down the gaming aspects because they actually use weapons that are in the game.
Okay.
So you actually can recognize armor bits and weapons from the game in the movie. It's like, okay, good. They're taking it seriously.
Zen's Titanic, yes.
It could be like a Tetris game, you know. You're
Trying to avoid the icebergs.
Yeah, you have the people falling, like, oh, gotta move.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
They're falling from the top of the from the thing, you know.
And people who are hanging on to an ice thing, or to, what was she on, a raft, a boat?
She was on a door. She was on a broken door.
Oh, and people are hanging on. You can actually lift them up out of the water instead of letting them die, because there is space for two people.
A, yes, there is space for two people, but B, how is she gonna go boop, at the end of the movie?
Dropping the necklace.
It's the worst. I hate that part. I hate the most. It's the part I hate the most about that movie. Is she makes that little noise when she throws the necklace. I'm like, don't make the noise.
Oh, I don't remember the noise.
Yeah, she makes a little boop noise.
Chas says, I think this is about the Killer Tomatoes. Oh, it's so bad, but also so silly and good at the same time. I bet.
Yeah.
We got lots of good answers here. Johnny says Three's Company.
Well, it's a what do you call it? It's a stealth. It's a stealth sim.
Yes.
Avoid Mr. Furley, or you have to,
or the Roper, or Mr. Roper. You have to avoid him finding out when you're with a girl, because he thinks you're gay, and that's the only reason he's letting you stay in the apartment.
Or pay rent. Even I think they even avoided paying rent, or like whatever.
No, he still paid rent.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it was just the make sure that he could stay with two girls. Okay. Cool.
Right. Or, they get into shenanigans all the time. You have to pull these little comedic pranks.
Yeah. What's his name?
I love that show, by the way. That's one of, I think, the greatest sitcoms ever made.
But was the guy's name Larry, the best friend?
Larry was the kind of sleazy car salesman. Yeah.
And they would always pick up on women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jack and Larry would.
Yeah. Okay.
Zen says the Golden Girls. This might be my favorite one.
Well,
I have no idea how you would make that into a video game.
Blanche would have the dating sim.
Right.
What
about the rest of them?
Rose would have. Well, she would have the narrative story because she always have those. Who was Betty White? Rose?
Yeah, Rose.
Yeah, she always had those stories from her time back in her weird little village in Europe, right? Like she always had that.
So she was from Europe. She wasn't from a rural American town.
She always had she always talked about this little village in Europe that weird traditions and stuff. And then you'd have oh my God, B. Arthur. I can't remember her character's name.
Well, she could be her replies her Star Wars Holiday Special character.
Just saying. Yeah.
Tammy says Sophia would take out people like a gangster in Golden Girls.
That's a tough one. That's true.
By the way, they like the Titanic thing. They want to vote the rich people off the ship and see how many poor people you can save. Yeah. That's true. That's very true. That's good. And Kathy tells us there were 2 sequels to the Killer Tomatoes.
And a cartoon, yeah.
There was? Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a cartoon, yeah.
And then Necrodius had said, what about a video game on the Weather Channel? Well, actually, what if whatever weather is happening, like tornadoes or tsunamis, you actually got transported and had to survive them or something?
Oh, that's cool. Like
Twister.
They've never made, that's weird how they've never made a video game about surviving environmental disasters, like a big earthquake or a tornado.
Well, you tell us if they have, folks, and we're not thinking of it, but that is interesting.
That would make a good game, I think. Weather Channel would work. You get warped. Your goal is to report in that area. So you have to survive whatever weather is happening in that area. And thus the connection to the Weather Channel. So there you go.
That's right.
Yeah.
A couple I thought of. One I thought of is, this came to my mind. I think this is a terrible show. Two Broke Girls.
I never seen it. I don't know anything about it.
They're just working at waitresses in this diner, and they're broke. I guess I don't know. It just like I don't know what you do with that. Like,
It's like 2.5 Men, right? You can't do anything with 2.5 Men as a video game.
yeah, that's tough too.
Yeah,
I was thinking. I also thought of Home Improvement. However, you could possibly have like construction projects you have to complete, right? As part of the show.
It was a Home Improvement Nintendo game.
There was.
Yeah.
Wow, you played all these games like people were talking about here.
It's weird.
So
It's like,
what, did you have to construct things or no?
I want to say you picked up screws and you like attacked like giant rats or something. I don't remember, but I know.
Oh my god, it was like a platformer?
It was a platformer, yeah.
No, I want to be like, you're on the show and you have to try to build all the buildings that Tim and Al are doing, but then Tim keeps messing it up, Or maybe you're Al and you have to try to clean up all Tim's mistakes.
See, that would actually really, really work, as a game. Like that would actually really work as a yeah, that would be cool. Actually, I would like that as a video game.
Oh yeah, you know what? Zen's totally right. 2012, The Day After Tomorrow. There's totally been natural. There's been lots of natural disaster movies actually. San Andreas.
Well, I mean video games. I said video games.
Oh, video games. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, she's talking about movies now. You're right. But right, yes, there haven't been games on those movies though. Right.
Right. Like
as far as I know,
like a natural disaster video.
I got you. Yeah. Right. Movies is very popular. Natural disasters, not so much video games, I guess. 2.5 Men. Charlie's always drinking. Brother tries to skim money and goods and girls from him. Okay, that would be the game. Jalou has a laundry list here of things that would not, I guess, be good video games. Blue Bloods, Chuck, Battlestar Galactica relaunch, Star Trek Lower Decks, Orville, a whole bunch of them there. I'm just looking through them. Casablanca. Okay,
Casablanca.
He's thinking of our amazing scene we did, I bet, a few weeks ago.
Blue Bloods is a lawyer.
That's a cop show with Tom Selleck.
Cop lawyer, but isn't it also lawyers too? It's kind of Law and Order-ish, but they're the same people. Like the cops are lawyers or something like that. Or
wait, how can the cops be lawyers?
No, they were former cops.
I understand. I was like, I thought you meant like we are in a parallel universe where the cops are lawyers too. No. They arrest someone and then they take them to trial.
I've never seen it.
And they're also the judge. It's Judge Dredd.
Okay, well, Chuck, though, you can totally turn Chuck into a video.
Yeah, I was thinking Chuck, I would think would absolutely, man. He's a spy, the Intersect, right? That actually would be a great game.
You could even play as Ivan Strahovski and just fight everyone.
Ivan Strahovski is great, man, in that show.
Yeah, so like you totally.
So is the guy. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his name, but from Firefly.
Which one?
Well, he's in Chuck. He's the other main of the three in Chuck, but he was also in Firefly. He wore the cap.
Oh yeah. He's one of the Baldwin brothers.
Is he?
I think so.
Anyway, somebody in the chat tell me who I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're literally. Okay.
All right. Oh, she said Casablanca. That's true. Could be a spy game, right? Because he was trying to.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Because they were hiding out from. Was it the Nazis? Is it World War II era?
World War II.
Zen says Downton Abbey.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, that that's a dining, like the dining games. You play the staff, and you have to make sure that the upper class are happy with their tea and their bed.
Right, and you have to serve them fast enough, right, and make sure everything's right.
Oh yeah.
Julie says person of interest from CBS would make a great game. Are you on the side of the machine or Samaritan? I agree. That would actually be a cool game.
That'd be awesome.
Listeners Mate wants a Big Bang Theory game. One of the mini games would be of Sheldon protecting his spot so no one else would sit in it.
I would actually Big Bang Theory be more of like a geek trivia game.
I think it is there is a board game of it.
I was gonna say it would make a really good geek trivia game. And then you have to do impressions of oh my god, what did that dude do? He did a bunch of impressions.
Okay, so I wanted to say his name was Adam. It is Adam Baldwin. Is he actually a Baldwin brother?
Yeah, he's a Baldwin brother. Yeah,
I did not realize he was a Baldwin brother. Okay, thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it. Something would be like Clue. Zen says. I'm trying to think of which one. Casablanca, maybe.
Abbey would be like Clue, where you have to. Oh, that guy can see that too.
Yeah,
because she takes tea to the library.
Was that your Maggie Smith or something impersonation?
Oh yes, well, yeah, that's my Maggie Smith. Before she turns into a cat.
By the way, Zen said you're either playing the games or you're having IKEA flashbacks to some of the games we mentioned, I guess.
Oh, he's not related to the Baldwin brothers, according to. I thought he
See,
was.
I didn't think he was.
No. Well, you think everyone's related when you have a famous last name.
Well, Baldwin isn't that weird of a name.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, yeah. There's Alec. There's Steven. There's William. I know there's those three, and there's one other one, right? I think.
So sorry, I had to look it up because I was curious what the name of the game was. It is Home Improvement Power Tool Pursuit. It's a platformer for Nintendo.
Yes, thank you, Johnny, for confirming that. Kathy says Groundhog Day for not being made into video.
But that would
could be interesting in terms of right. You have to try to figure out how do you stop the day from repeating. Right, you have to try different things. That could be kind of cool.
It'd be a clicking adventure. What do you call those? The
point and click
adventure games. Yeah. You have to.
I mean, it could be that. I was thinking it could also be like a regular, like third person game.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Oh. Picking up screws and stuff. Okay.
The IKEA game.
All right, cool. I didn't know this question was going to get so many great answers. This is great. Thanks, guys. I love it. All right. That was the movies and shows you think would be not so good as video games. Mm-hmm. Here we got one last one here. Jalou says, I think we're getting some ones that would be good now. Galaxy Quest would be a space sim as well as a side-scrolling game against the rock monster, the cute biting thing, the maze of the ship to get to the time reversing thingy. Oh, you're right. Actually, there was a lot of great platforming things in that. And it could also be, you're right, a space fighter type thing. That actually would be a great game.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome.
You could also like in the beginning or the end, you could start interacting with your fans and choosing what you're going to say to them, right? Like how you're going to sign autographs.
Just...
Right. You can see how well you deliver your classic lines.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Breaking Bad would be a cooking sim game, Necrodia says. Julie likes the Groundhog Day idea Kathy had. And Zen says Gossip Girls.
Well, you just write the letter at the end,
So I've never watched the show. I know there's like Lorelai, right? And who's the daughter? Is that the mother?
No, different one. Gossip Girls is the one where...
Oh, I'm thinking of Gilmore Girls. Sorry.
Gilmore Girls.
Two G's again.
Yeah, it's like there's this woman.
Gossip Girls was the WB show, right, or CW?
Yeah, or this one girl who's Gossip Girl, XOXO Gossip Girl. She would like leave letters and stuff to entice the main characters, because she knew stuff. It was kind of like a I know what you did last summer type of.
So wait, did we ever know who this character was, or she was like kind of never?
She was voiced by oh my god. By Anna from Frozen. What's her name again?
Oh, Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell is but he was the voice of.
I did not know that.
Yeah, the Gossip Girl. But it was.
So, but she was kind of causing mischief. Is that the idea?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with these letters and stuff, and like revealing secrets and stuff. And,
so in the game, you could be the Gossip Girl. You could go around and decide what letters am I going to leave to which people, right? What kind of shenanigans do I?
Can I? Yeah.
The more chaos, the more you succeed in the game. No wonder I never watched that show. It doesn't sound very nice that she did that.
Well, I mean, it was just it's every CW drama show. It's Riverdale, but with a unseen antagonist.
Oh, okay. So now I know I don't want to watch it. Say that again, Francis. Okay. What do you want him to say again?
Say anything again, I guess.
Yeah.
Was it? It was probably when I said XOXO Gossip Girl, because that's how she says it at the end of every episode.
She actually says XOXO.
She does. At the she'll narrate like the last bit of the show.
Like she's signing the letter XOXO Gossip Girl.
And she's doing the hugs.
Okay, but it's not really hugs and kisses because she's being a jerk, basically, right?
Being malicious, but that's her teasing, them, I guess, right? She's being malicious, but at the same time sending hugs and kisses. Dun, dun, dun.
Don't the character? I'm sorry, I'm very much into this Gossip Girl now. Don't the characters try to figure out who it is?
Yeah, they suspect each other often.
But you don't know. In your chat, if you guys know, do they ever find at the end? You would think they would find out at the end of the show, right? Series.
It had a series finale, and I'm pretty sure they found out who it was.
I mean, if you don't, I feel like that's ridiculous. If you don't reveal it right at the end.
think Zen's having too much fun with my weird internal knowledge of Gossip Girl, a show that I actually didn't watch, but I think on before another show, so I would see like the tail end of it.
You would just see the end.
Yeah, so that's why I know about the XOXO.
All right, there you go. That can be a new thing. XOXO Gossip Girl that you say every.
Yeah, XOXO Super Geeked Up.
Jalou says my two broke girls idea would be a life sim on hard mode where you're trying to earn money and get out of poverty. Yeah, there you go. That would work.
They're mean. They're actually kind of mean in that show.
Yeah, I thought you said you never watched it.
Well, I haven't, but as far as I know, they are. I mean,
they're not that. Well, they're not wonderful, no. Particularly the one played by Kat Denning. Is that her name? Or yeah. Who's funny? But I mean, yeah, they're not. No, they're not very nice.
Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah. I figured. I mean, no, I'm sure I read it somewhere or something. But yeah. Oh, they did. There's a reveal episode apparently.
Jay says, "Sure, you didn't watch it," and Zen says, "Yes, the last episode is the reveal." Okay.
Johnny, I didn't watch it.
Okay, wait, Lizzie, you want a hentai game for two broke girls?
I mean, no.
Ooh, that's a totally different kind of game. Wow. Sign me up. All right. Just kidding. Let's see. Oh, yes, okay, you're right. Francis Wood set his calendar by Gossip Girl's appointment TV.
Look, whatever. Wednesday nights at 8.
Remember? Oh, appointment TV. Remember that used to be a phrase.
Yeah, appointment TV. Must see TV was a phrase, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what NBC used to always use.
Thursday nights was Friends and a bunch of other shows, Seinfeld, all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
that was NBC's big comedy night. Used to be. All right, folks. Let's do our last geeky game. What we got here, Francis?
Well, if you thought singing wasn't enough, we're going to give you something a little bit easier and more up Johnny's alley, really, because he's more akin to this as we do ridiculous rhyming, where we would do a scene where we would speak completely in rhyme based on a fictional universe suggestion made by you, the audience. So
folks, give us any kind of again, like Spider-Man or Star Wars, whatever, anything you want. For us to do some rhyming in. We'll also probably get some character suggestions from you guys. Start putting those in there. Since it's getting hot in here. Like right. Nelly's song, right? It's getting hot in here.
So I guess we have to take off all our
clothes. Off all, yeah. By the way, I like Jalou's suggestion for a game. Canadian Bacon starring John Candy, a third-person Canada invasion game.
I wouldn't mind that, actually. I wouldn't mind that.
He was Canadian, right?
He was Canadian, yeah.
Yeah. So, folks, give us some, fictional universe suggestions, character suggestions. So I see we already got She-Hulk in here from Lister's May. He loves that character.
So Jalou stumped me with HG2G, so I need to look this up because I don't know what that. Oh, Hitchhiker's Galaxy.
Oh, finally an acronym you don't know. I know he always gets me with the acronyms. Okay, I don't know enough about that one, Jalou. Thank you though. So I don't. Well, let's see what else suggestions we have here in the chat.
You won't rhyme hentai either.
You want to do a hentai one? Is that what you said? Okay, no. That's for after hours. By the way, folks, remember patreon.com/supergeekedup is where you can go if you'd like to support us. Any amount is super helpful. You get some cool perks as well, and we would be super grateful. And also, please, if you haven't subscribed to us on YouTube, I'm sure all you already have, and also, tell your friends, spread the word, tell them to come geek out with us, have some cool fun. What's Monchichi?
Monchichi. I don't know.
We got a Deadpool one. We got DS9. Johnny knows I like that. D Space Nine. I got one.
Oh, those little dolls. I remember. I know what the Monchichi are now. The little monkey dolls. No.
Is it from a certain?
No,
property?
It was a toy.
The toy. Okay.
The 70s.
Okay, so I gotta. Sorry, folks. I love Deep Space Nine so much. I feel like I need to choose that because we haven't got the one like that. Tammy, you're right though. Joxer from Cena does like to rhyme. Okay, so who should we be from Star Trek Deep Space Nine? Right, we should each be a. Well, actually, not necessarily. Sometimes we just do it where we're just
Oh,
rhyming
sorry.
about. Right.
Even though I'm not gonna lie, Jalou had it right. If I was gonna pick a character, I would be Quark.
Oh, okay. So you're Quark and I'm Odo. That actually is perfect. Thank you, Jalou, because Odo was the security chief on Deep Space Nine, and Quark was the Ferengi who ran the bar, but he always got into these like illegal.
They're always butting heads.
Yeah, because he was always trying to pull illegal things, and Odo was trying to catch him, and stuff. But they really did kind of like each other as friends, though they never admit it. And Zed Worf is my favorite character, so I do like that too. But all right, here we go. This is going to be the ridiculous rhyming Deep Space Nine, where I'm Odo, Francis is Quark, and everything we say needs to be in rhyme, ideally. Not with each other, just with our own lines. That's usually how we try to do it. He says Quark and Odo are a BL.
I don't know what that is.
Ooh, Jalou, you're stumping us with these acronyms.
I know, man. Look,
Something life couple, binary life. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
buddy life, buddy. I don't know. I'll stop guessing. Quark always on that side hustle. That's very true.
It's true.
All right. You ready? You ready to go?
Yeah. All right. You want me to start?
Either one.
Okay. Hello, Odo. Again, we meet. Are you here to borrow a hollow suite?
Quark, what are you up to? I just stepped in Bantha doo-doo. I know it's wrong property. It's fine.
What universe are you from? Do you think I'm really that dumb?
I'm from the mirror universe where Spock has a goatee. And when he sees a naked lady, he goes, he.
Oh, well, I know you're not real because you'd never like that. You're all about Kira, and that's a fact.
Hey, don't reveal my Kira crush. Give me some synthale. I'm a lush.
Well, all we got is Federation root beer, and you're gonna have to drink it, I fear.
All right, Quark. Spin me one of your tall tales. Then I gotta dissolve into my pail.
All right, Odo, I got one for you. Have you heard about Cisco and his swollen doo-doo?
What? All right, listen. Someone's sounding a horn. Oh, look, here comes Morn.
I don't like that guy. He's a little too weird. It's like that goatee. It's like that mustache and your weird little beard.
Oh, I thought Kira would find this beard sexy.
Wow.
Hey, in the Hollis suite, can you make Tyrannorexy? I don't know.
Yeah, sure, Odo. Whatever you want. Do you want that in Times New Roman font?
I sure do. That font is out of sight. I gotta jump in the runabout and travel at the speed of light. You want to end there? Is that what you want to do?
Left.
Oh, you're right. I left. Okay, that's the end. You're right. See you later.
I'm like, who am I talking to? No,
You're talking to Moore now, and he doesn't ever talk, so you can't talk to him. Zen says, make it schmeckshy. So every time we do this game, every time I pick at least one word that is very almost impossible to rhyme with. But I like making it a challenge.
Yeah. I'm just glad I was able to fit in Times New Roman font in there.
Oh, yes. Thank God. Because the one thing I remember from DA Space Nine is they love Times New Roman font. I like that I fit in pale. That's what
I love that you fit in pale. Pale really worked. I thought it was really good.
So Zen, he says, when is everyone ever going to be Cisco? I love Cisco, man. He's my second favorite captain after Picard. Mm-hmm. I think Cisco's great. There are rumors that he is going to somehow appear in Picard.
If Janeway's showing up has her own show,
an animated show she's going to be on, right?
Still, she's back in the
So the latest thing I just read is supposedly for Star Trek universe. I guess not second season of Picard, but a future season of Picard. Supposedly they want to try to get all the captains together.
Wait, even Kirk?
So again, this may not, who knows if this is true or not, right? It may just be rumors, but I mean, they said, Cisco's already probably going to be there. Janeway's in there, right? They figure Bakula will be easy. He's like an NCIS New Orleans, right? He's still working all the time.
But he's in the past. Well, I guess they're going to get Kirk.
I don't know, right? So is Kirk, right? So I don't know. You're right. I'm not sure how this is going to work, except some weird time travel nonsense, right? But I guess Shatner is the one they're not as sure of. According to this article, he may not doesn't know if he wants to do Kirk again, but I don't know. I mean, it would be interesting to see all of them together. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, Shatner refused to cameo in any of the Abrams Star Trek. So.
Oh, did they ask him?
Yeah, they wanted him with Nimoy, and he refused. And Leonard Nimoy was like, "Yeah, I'll do it, of course, for the fans."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You can Shatner though does, by the way, have, I don't know if you've seen it. It has a thing called The Captains, which is a documentary.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Rescue 911. Yeah, no, The Captains. Yeah,
it's really good, actually. It's where he goes around and interviews all the captains, including Chris Pine.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, but he has it's really good. He actually has a really cool chat with them. It's very interesting to see him talk to all of them and about their time in Star Trek and stuff. And
oh, that's cool. Okay, I'd like to see that. Yeah, I'd like to see a captain interview the captains. That would be cool.
Yeah, it was a cool idea. Tammy says, "Think of Shatner. They better do it soon." Oh, because
he's like 90. Yeah, he
still looks pretty good, I think, though.
He looks great. Yeah.
Zen says he's kind of coconuts now.
He keeps seeing creatures on the wings of the airplanes. It's weird. Like, he just
maybe they're aliens.
Sorry. Yeah. There you go. For anyone who likes the Twilight Zone.
Oh, is he in the episode where he sees that?
Yeah,
I thought you meant something today. I forgot that he was in that.
He sees the creature on the planes. Like,
oh, okay. I forgot about that episode. Yeah. I haven't seen a ton of the Twilight Zone. I've only seen a few things here and there.
Oh man, they're really good.
Yeah.
I mean, and they hold up.
I mean, Rod Serling is like, dude, his voice, man. That intro is amazing. That's why I love the Tower of Terror still at Disney World, because they still have that the Twilight Zone thing to it instead of Guardians of the Galaxy like at Disneyland. Because just hearing his voice, I think they use some of the footage from him, in there. All right, let's see. Oh, and Janeway is the best because the Voyager is his favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Who 50th anniversary special. Oh,
yeah, because in the 50th they brought everyone back except for Eccleston, but they brought a bunch of.
Now, when was that recently?
Oh no, that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, well, so not that long ago though.
No.
Wait, no. You're saying they brought every single Doctor? Were they still alive?
So there's only like 6 or 7 of the Doctors left that are still alive. Like the first 3 are dead.
But they brought all of them back except Eccleston?
No. So they brought, for the New Who, they brought back Tennant.
New Who. Sorry.
New Who. They brought Tennant. They brought the 4th Doctor back.
Baker?
Baker. They brought
that's not people's favorite. That's when I watched back when I was a kid.
And they They didn't bring the other doctors back because they were too, they couldn't have an excuse for them being all old at the same time and all be there. But they did I think they did like cameos and voice stuff for additional things for the 50th anniversary. And at the end of the 50th anniversary episode, they line up every doctor, like they just show every one of them as the before the credits roll in kind of like a, this is what we have to do next or whatever in the grand scheme of the plot of the show. So it was really cool to kind of see some of them back. But yeah, they can bring all of them back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just looking here. Alex, hey Alex, so glad you joined us. He says Janeway is the best indeed. Another vote for Janeway. Cisco's Jalou says Cisco best captain. Yeah, I like seeing Cisco get some love. Very nice. And then Tammy says Shatner and Nimoy are in an episode of The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I'd
love it if they played their characters from Star Trek and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Don't tell anyone, but we're actually interstellar space. I don't know, what do they call themselves? Like to humans of the 60s.
Yeah, intergalactic space travelers or explorers, right? Space explorers. Yeah. Is that Man from U.N.C.L.E. was in the 60s too, right?
Yeah.
By the way, Delicious May says Shatner does look good. It's all that cleaning of his CPAP machine that he does every night. He does, if you don't know, folks, he does the commercials for the CPAP machines now. Where he's like, I'm William Shatner. You might not know this about me, but I have sleep apnea.
Oh, God. I mean, that's cool.
He actually does a good job on it. It's funny. A rendition of them quickly in their own TARDISes, Johnny says.
Yeah. They have like one big thing where they.
CGI, Lister's Mate says? Yeah.
It was CGI, yeah. But that's good.
All right, cool. All right, folks, that was ridiculous rhyming. Thank you, Johnny, for that great Deep Space Nine, and Jalou for the suggestions of Odo and Quark. That was great. Mm-hmm. That's the lost episode, that Quark and Odo scene that they had that you just saw that they never showed.
He left before they made out, which is like the unfortunate part.
Before the two of them made out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that's where you're going with it. Okay. Oh, well, too bad.
Well, he went to light speed. I'm like, oh, all right.
Kira's going to be pissed off. But I guess, that's probably before he got with Kira, so he needed it somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, folks. That's pretty much going to do it. Thanks, Lizzie. Glad it was fun.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for the main show. We do have our after-hours show coming up right after this. So for those of you who support us on Patreon at $3 or more per month, you can tune into that. Go to patreon.com/supergeekedup. And the link to that will be up in a few minutes after we end this show. Just go to the main page and you'll see it, or click refresh and you'll see a new post with that video. Tonight, we're actually decided kind of just to make it a big free-for-all. We're going to talk about whatever you guys want or whatever is on our mind, because that's kind of what it often dissolves to anyway, actually, on those, besides the main topic we're supposed to be talking about. So we're going to do that in just a little bit. Zen says, I never caught the Doctor Who bug, although I've seen a few because my brother is a Doctor Who freak. I'm with you, Zen. Like, again, when I was a kid, I watched Baker, but I've never been able to quite get back into it, even though I've tried a couple different times. Even though I like Eccleston, actually, because that's where I started. I like him as an actor. Here's the thing, before we go. I feel, again, I'm not trying to crap on British TV, but I find British TV, sci-fi in particular, is very weird.
It is.
And I know, and obviously a lot of people like that, so I'm not dissing that. But for me, it's like, it's very hard for me because I'm like, it's so kind of odd to me and like very different than the American sci-fi I'm used to, or Canadian sci-fi as well, because there's a lot of Canadian produced sci-fi shows.
My one comment on that is American and Canadian I guess North American sci-fi is a little more hard science based, while British sci-fi has a lot of fantastical stuff attached to it, like a la Red Dwarf, a la Doctor Who, a la a lot of their, I think a lot of it does stem back to Hitchhiker's Guide, which is like a silly sci-fi book where you can, like, the concept of flying is you have to you have to trip. And as you're falling, you have to distract yourself before you hit the ground, and then you can fly. Like, that's a concept in that book. Like, how insane is that? Like, who thinks that way? The British. So it's a little, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep seeing these commercials all the time, and I don't know if maybe it's an AMC show or sci-fi, but it's for The Watch. I don't know if you've seen this.
I haven't seen The Watch, no.
I'm assuming it has to be a British show because, again, it's very weird vibe. I mean, also the British accent, so I'm assuming.
Well, I mean, The Expanse has a bunch of, I think, British accents, doesn't it? And that's a hard.
Oh, but that's a Canadian show, right? Or American?
It's like an American crime show or something.
Yeah, that I don't know, but just the look and feel of the watch. It's debuting in early January. Part of me still kind of almost wants to check it out just to see, but I don't know.
Let's see The Watch.
It's a weird vibe.
TV series. Oh, I see.
Like one character is a werewolf, and one's is like big rock creature, and
it's apparently Tammy's asking if it's Terry Pratchett's Night Watch.
No. Well, actually, I don't know. Oh, maybe they're just calling it The Watch, and it is that, Tammy. I didn't realize it was based.
It
on
is.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Terry Pratchett's Night Watch. Yeah.
Well, Terry Pratchett's an English author, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's actually a very well-known sci-fi author, right? Even though I don't think I've read any of his work. Okay, there you go. Kathy says an older series, Blake 7, wasn't bad. Oh, is that a British show, Kathy? I haven't. All right, I'll have to check that out. I'm not familiar with that one. Tammy says, I love it. We'll be watching all of it. I think she means The Watch, right? Because she loved the books, probably.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So maybe I'll check it out then. I'll give it a chance. I'm always willing to give things a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to Crodius. Yes, happy holidays, everybody, as well.
Yeah, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Celebrating, and I hope you guys have a great holiday. If you're not joining us in the next
That's right. Oh, Zen likes the be inhumane British to American translation or Canadian translation. Oh, interesting. Rihanna Pratchett, I guess that's Terry's daughter, says complaining that they butchered Dad's work and should call it something else at this point.
Oh,
interesting. Oh, okay, wait. So it's Terry Pratchett, the Discworld author. Okay, I actually have read part of the first Discworld book then, so I have read a little bit of him. I have not seen The Star Lost. Have you seen that? I'm not familiar with that.
Never heard of it. Mind you, I haven't really seen a lot of Canadian TV.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. A lot of that Canadian productions are stuff that have been shown over here. Like at one point, I feel like almost every sci-fi network show was a Canadian produced show.
Well, probably.
Like they were just like taking the Canadian shows and they needed content on sci-fi, basically. So like Lost Girl, Winona Earp, like all that stuff are Canadian produced shows.
So is Orphan Black is Canadian.
Mm-hmm. I honestly feel like sci-fi was just like, we're just going to take all these Canadian shows. That's going to be our own network, basically, at this point.
Nothing wrong with that.
Particularly when they were trying to, and I've actually talked to like, because at one point I got to pitch one of my stuff to them and talked to one of their execs. They were trying to get really much back, which they think they have now, into sci-fi because at one point they were like doing wrestling all the time and all these other things that were not science fiction. They kind of really like got away from their roots.
Yeah, because they were afraid. They were afraid of the loss of viewership, and they're like, how do we make this cool again? Oh, wrestling.
The loss of your ship.
The loss of viewership.
Oh, viewership. I see.
Yeah. So
but now they're like, you can very much tell because they have they're very much leaning into geek culture now, which makes much more sense.
And nobody calls them Sifi anymore, which is what they
I mean, I still don't. I've never thought that was a great change, but whatever. I've accepted it a long time ago. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, they made other Pratchett books and BBC movies like Hog's Father. Okay, thank you. Hello, Doraemon X-Pro. Is that a Pokemon thing?
Doraemon? I don't know.
That sounds kind of like it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry you're catching us just near the end of our show here, but we really appreciate you checking us out. And you can always, of course, go back and play through the whole episode again. Particularly, we did some Geeky Carolling earlier for those of you who came in later, where Francis and I sung Christmas carols, but with about like things like Batman and who else? Who else did we sing about? Die Hard.
Die Hard and
Flintstones. Yeah.
I like that you're using that as your selling point for new listeners.
I am. You're right. That may make them never want to watch us again. But I feel if you can get through that, then you can watch anything we do.
Yeah, this is the show for you then. Yeah. Then you
Zen, who's Canadian, says we create 70% of American movies and 50% of American TV. All right, there you go. Okay, good. Thank you. Dora, I just called Dora. That's good. Thank you, Zen. That's better. That's better. Well, Chaz is a big fan of the Discworld books. They're very popular. All right. So again, folks, over at patreon.com/supergeekedup, we're about to do our after hours. If you want to join us over there, if you're a supporter. If not, we will see you next week, next Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. That's when we do the show every week. Please subscribe to us if you haven't already. And I guess that'll be our New Year's Eve show, right?
Yes, actually, it would be. Yeah.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It'd be 2 days. Well, no.
What
Yes, because it's the day before New Year's Eve, so it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Lizzie. We appreciate the wishes. That's right, Jalou. You're right. We got to leave Santa. Oh, interesting. So you don't do milk and cookies. You give him a hearty sandwich to give him variety. Okay, that's good. Give him some protein maybe or something.
I mean, come on. I mean, cookies are amazing. Gotta switch it up every once in a while, right?
Oops, I don't know how that got on. There we go. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. Thank you for watching. Thanks for all the great comments today. And if whatever you celebrate, we hope you have a very, very happy holiday.
Yes.
And hopefully you get to spend it with your loved ones. If not in person, I hope you at least get to do it through Zoom or some other kind of video thing, and get to have some holiday cheer. So we'll see some of you in a few minutes here for after hours. The rest of you we'll see next week. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. See you